Cat breakers have made this James Harden build even better in NBA 2K25. This build's shooting and playmaking stats are already insane, but when coupled with James Harden's signature step-back animations, you have a build that's an absolute terror on offense. It's James Harden, so you know we get that step back in our bag if they don't want to play all the way up, and if they want to play all the way back, then we can shoot their head off. That's easy, that's money, that's green. And if they press all the way up, then they get dropped, and we can still dunk on top of them. And even if they press up and we don't drop them, we drive right past them with ease and get on that rim. We can also drive by defenders, and if they recover, then we can finish through the contact. In isolation, we have defenders stumbling because they can't guard one-on-one, and we can get any shot we want at any point in time. So if you've been looking for a build to use cat breakers on, do I have a video for you? What is good, YouTube? It's your boy DonnyB, and today the B stands for beard because we have our James Harden build that I'm on, and I just unlocked my cat breakers for you guys, so I gotta show you guys how crazy this build is. A lot of you guys have been asking me to play on this build a little bit more and to drop the SIG, so today I'm going to show you guys what I upgraded with my cat breakers. I got the first 5, and I'm going to show you guys the SIGs for this build because I know a lot of you guys have been in the comments of every video asking when I was going to drop them. It's also a good time to show you guys this build with the cat breakers because I know Christmas is coming up, and a lot of you guys want to make this build for Christmas, don't you? But yes, I took this build to the 2v2 court in the theater, and I'm not gonna lie, it was absolutely insane, and it felt a lot better since this game has been through a few different patches since the last time I was on this build heavy. So we're gonna get into all that. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. We're gonna talk about some stuff, but before we do, don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We're on that grind to 2,000 subs. Now let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this is the build before the cat breakers. If you want the whole breakdown, go watch the James Harden build. I'll link it down below in the comments. But I have 5 cat breakers. If I do it this way, you see I get gold ankle assassin, gold deadeye, gold shifty, and gold unpluckable. But I wasn't too sure if this would be the best way, putting 2 on 3 ball and 2 on playmaking and then 1 on defense. If I put 3 on defense, I get better defense in general. I get silver challenger and silver pick dodger, which, you know, our James Harden build lacks a little bit of defense because James Harden in real life lacks a lot of defense. But if I do it this way, I get silver challenger, gold deadeye, gold shifty, and I still get to upgrade my 3 ball and my playmaking. So with the cat breakers, I got 3 gold badges and 1 silver, which I think is the best way I could have done it. It was also double rep in the park if you was wearing any American Express, so you know I had to throw that icy bucket hat on, and I had to get me some of that bump. Also going on in the theater was the +1 for assist event, so every time you assisted somebody, there was an extra point on the board. So if it was a 3 and you passed it to them and they hit the 3 right after you passed it, the 3 was a 4. And obviously if you take a 2 and it's an assist, you get 3 points. I love the theater compared to the actual park in the city because I don't have to wait for games. Once I can go on a streak, I can just keep streaking, I can keep streaking. I don't have to wait for games. It's skill-based matchmaking. So I have everybody relatively close to, you know, where I'm at in the game. And I get the same exact perks of actually playing in the park. I get all the double rep, all of that stuff. You guys see I'm in here with my man T-Rock. We on the 2's court and he's backing up. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he hasn't watched, clearly he doesn't watch the videos. He must not watch the videos because he's gonna get cooked. And now he's on the island, we driving right by him, and we gonna get on that rim. One thing you also have to consider with this James Harden build is even though it's a little low in the defense department, it's so good on offense, it's ridiculous, especially with James Harden animations. You see I get an ankle breaker there, turn him around, I don't know where he's going, shoot his head off. And you guys know, if you watch my video, you know I can play in a variety of ways. I got post scores, I can dribble the ball, I can shoot the ball, I can dunk on people, you know I can get on that rim. But you know we keep that 80 layup on every build so we can finish around the basket. I also do plan on getting the second set of cat breakers. So there's another set of cat breakers you get at veteran 2 or veteran 3, I believe. I want those, but I don't know when I'm gonna get them, but I want those. And I want to get that last cat breaker for the level 40 reward. You get an extra 1, which I'm gonna throw all on finishing and really make this build OP. You see he's so scared of the drive that I get to step back for free, and if it's wide open, it's going in. If you don't guard the step back, it's going in. Even if you do guard the step back, it might still go in. And then he has to press up for the step back, and we go right and get on that rim and finish the game. We win that game 21-6. Y'all see my man Harden in the icy bucket hat? He dripping, ain't he? He too drippy. Alright guys, next game, and it was pretty much more of the same. You guys have to remember that it's been a few different patches since the last time I was really heavily on this build, just because I was playing with my other ones a little bit more. I was having a little bit more fun. But I'm not gonna lie, after I was playing in the theater this day, this build was so much fun to play on. I was playing on my Giannis build so long, I forgot how easy it was to shoot with a 90+ 3-ball. So anytime I got open, it was so easy to shoot. I couldn't miss. And if it was an ISO, this step back is butter. This step back is disgusting. And that's pretty much how it goes. If I hit one step back, then they look how close he presses up, and then I just go by him. I go right by him. His man helps, and of course I hit T-Rock in the corner and he missed. But things are so simple on this build. If I'm wide open, and it even works if you're playing fives. If you're playing fives, if this build is wide open, you can knock down, you can work as a standstill or a spot up shooter. If you want to get in ISO, you can get in ISO. If you want to throw up floaters, if you want a Euro step, like look at me, I'm wide open. Why is he not covering me? I don't know, I'm wide open. Of course that's green. You go to the rim a couple times and they're scared of you driving to the rim, and then you just step back and it's green. Man, I'm trying to tell you guys, this build is disgusting. I have so much fun on this build. It is insane. If you're not gonna play me, I'm gonna step back. I can pass the ball, I can shoot the ball, I can dribble the ball, I can do it all except for play defense. Like you see, he's backing up. He didn't even want to guard me for the game, and then his man helps. T-Rock finishes the game, and that is it. We win that game 24-0. Don't get it twisted either. Like the stuff that I'm doing is not easy. Like doing that step back, it can be rough timing sometimes if you're not careful. Like you have to be able to flip your stick a certain kind of way twice to actually do the step back. You got to go tween, and then you got to hop back after you tween and actually gather and step back. So it's a little difficult. It can be a little difficult if you're not accustomed to, you know, flicking your stick a certain kind of way. You guys also have to consider that I don't even have takeover yet. Like in none of these games I played with takeover. You see in the top right corner, I tried a new takeover that I have to continue to unlock because I want to get some of the ankle breaker animations and see if I can trigger them a lot more than normal. Because I got one this day, but that was like it. I want to see if I can get more drop animations, more ankle breaker animations, and I want to see how high I could possibly get my ball handle or my 3-ball, so I can get a 99 3-ball, and then I'll really be unstoppable. You see, he forces that shot up on my man T-Rock, and then I get open, and if I'm open, you know that's green, that's going in, that's money, that's green, that's dollar signs, that's whatever you want to call it. I don't want to sound like a broken record, bro. I really don't. But if I could get some finishing on this build more, mind you, I already told you guys, and I tell you guys in every video, it's okay to have an 80. An 80 is the sweet spot. But with cap breakers, I still get an extra 5 cap breakers at like vet 2, vet 3. If I can get those cap breakers and then get an extra one, I put all those on finishing, bro. I really don't know how you're gonna stop this build. If I can finish that, especially if I have a takeover that boosts my layup. If I have, let's say if I get to takeover and I have an 87 layup and a 99 3-ball or a 98 3-ball with the playmaking, how are you gonna stop me from scoring the ball whenever I want? There's also people that'll say, you know, you can get a little bit better stats at 6'4". You guys know, on my channel, we keep the NBA player builds as realistic as possible. So when it comes to height, weight, as realistic as possible, as real as we can get it, we are gonna get it. So my James Harden build is 6'5". This last game, this dude came out here with like a 5'8", a 5'9", whatever he was, and I don't know what he thought, because this James Harden build is going right to the rim, and we getting on that rim. Even with just an 83 defense, I'm able to get bumps a lot more. I have Silver Challenger now. He could have shot the ball, but even still, people are not driving by me like normal. I still have a steal, so we play great defense there. I get the stop, and then I'm wide open. Of course, T-Rock is wide open, so I'm gonna hit him. He makes that, and we go up 14-7, and there he's on the island. He's on the island. What a wicked crossover. Get on that rim. My favorite part about this build is probably that I actually am using James Harden's signature animation. So his crossover and his dribble style and all that stuff, that's what's allowing me to cross over that fast. And I'm gonna show you guys the animations in a second so you guys can see what I'm really talking about. But you see me get them out of here. That was easy. That was like we win that game 21-10. All right, guys, and here is my animations for my build. You guys can see all of my dribble styles, my signature size up, everything like that. And you can pause it and take a note of everything. I'm even gonna show you guys my jump shot. So my jump shot, I've got Max Strus, Kobe upper 1 release, and James Harden upper 2 release. I've got it blended 40-60, and this one is, I'm not gonna lie, this jump shot is amazing. And that is gonna do it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Listen, I got a lot more content coming. I got the cap breakers that I gotta put on every build. So I gotta put it on my LeBron build. I gotta put it on Giannis. I still don't know where I'm gonna put it on my Giannis build. And I've got some other special builds coming up and some future videos that we're gonna get into. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We're in that grind 2,000 subs. And I'll see you guys next video.